I'm Shigeo Ijuin. I'm a torture sommelier. I help people get true justice. One day in November... Oh, it's already been 3 years since Rukawa started working for me. Time flies. He was a great assistant.
Gotta keep the torture chamber clean.
It was great working with him. Rukawa, let's go grab a beer after work.
What, really? I'd love to.
So that day, I decided to take him out for a few drinks. Later that night...
Wow, so it's already been 3 years?
Yeah, time flies, huh? We went to this nearby bar to celebrate. I also invited Emma.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
She said she always wanted to go drinking with us, so...
Can I sit?
Sure.
Thanks for coming!
She was a mysterious woman. She was stunningly beautiful and very caring. Anyways, I still remember the day I met Rukawa.
If you hadn't taken me in, I'd be dead by now.
It was a tragedy. And I know you're still looking for the guy. And so we started talking about the day we met. 3 years ago, this young man showed up in my office covered in blood. What happened to you?
Are you Mr. Ijuin?
It was Rukawa. He was bleeding a lot.
I heard you were the best. I need to get revenge.
He was hurt pretty bad. Well, I may be able to help you, but only if the person doesn't deserve to live. Then.
Mr. Ijuin, please! This guy murdered my family! Please, make him suffer!
He started begging me to help him. He was still bleeding, though. Okay, you can tell me what happened. But first, we should get you patched up.
No need! Let me tell you what happened.
He didn't care about his injuries. Alright, let's hear it. He meant business, so I decided to listen. He was an ordinary college student. The cow! You're gonna be late for school!
No worries, Dad.
Go wash Emily's face. Come on.
He lived with his parents and his little sister. His father was tough but fair, and he loved his little sister very much.
Have a good day, everyone.
I'll be home early today.
Me too.
And his mother was very kind and caring. His mother, Reiko, looked very young for her age, and she was the nicest person ever.
Reiko-san, thank you. No worries. I'm pretty strong, you know?
She always helped others in need. And Rukawa, he turned out just like her.
Thanks for helping me out. Sure thing. Glad I could be of help.
He loved his family. Growing up, his mother always said to him,
Takao, remember to always smile. Even when things get tough, then the people around you will always lend a hand. Okay, Mom. Be nice to others. Don't expect anything in return. Remember that no deed goes unnoticed. You're my everything, Takao. I love you. Love you too, Mom.
She raised him well. Then one day, his father said to him, Cow, you're old enough to drink now. Come on, grab a beer. Join us, Reiko.
What, you sure? Okay.
Sounds fun.
Life was good. Takao, you're so handsome. Just like me. I hope you find someone like your mother.
Oh, stop it.
This is the best day of my life.
Take it easy, dear.
His family was everything to him. But then one day,
What the?
when he got home from school, something terrible happened.
What the hell? Why is my house on fire?
His house was on fire. He ran into the house right away.
Guys! Dad! Mom! Emily! No! No!
But then,
No! Dad! Mom! Emily! No!
he found them lying on the floor, covered in blood. And none of them were breathing.
No! Mom! This can't be happening!
He grabbed his mother, but her body was stone cold.
Someone's still in there!
You, run! The house is about to collapse!
Sir, these three... No, let me go! I'm not leaving them!
I can't let you do that! Come on! There was no time. The firefighters grabbed him and ran out of there. Then, just as they ran out the door...
No! Mom! Dad! Emily!
Get back! The house collapsed. A few hours later, they finally put the fire out.
No! This isn't happening!
They were all dead. All three of them. Then the coroner told him,
They were all stabbed to death, and your mother, she had more than 10 entry wounds. Who did this?
they were brutally murdered before the house was set on fire. The killer set the house on fire to destroy evidence. The cops started looking into the case right away.
Who'd do such a thing? To find out who did this!
Rukawa was devastated, and he wanted vengeance.
Rukawa, remember to always smile, even when things get tough. Then the people around you will always lend a hand.
I can't do that to Mom. I'm not resting until I find the person responsible.
He had nothing to smile about. And the cops, they were useless.
What are you guys doing? It's been 4 months! What do you mean you got no leads? Well, the house burned down, so we don't have any evidence. It might take a while.
Then the cops looked away.
Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you! Look at me! Oh.
He couldn't control himself. As a result, he got arrested for assault of an officer. He realized then and there that the cops weren't gonna do anything.
There's something else going on here. Screw the cops!
He had to take matters into his own hands. After he was let go, he dropped out of school.
I gotta avenge my family. That's the only way for me to move on.
He started looking into the case himself using the money his parents left him. But even a few months later, he had no leads.
Why is it so hard to get information on this case?
But he wasn't going to give up.
I heard this was the best detective agency in town. Will you help me? But the cops have no leads, right? I don't know.
It wasn't looking good, though. But then, as he was leaving this detective agency, this guy said to him,
This is just a rumor, but I heard about this underground informant once. Informant? Is he any good? Yeah, he knows things the cops don't.
it was the first lead he got. So he started looking for this underground informant.
You know anything about an informant? Oh, him! Pay me $3,000 and I'll look into it.
He had to deal with a lot of sketchy people to gather intel, but most of them tried to take advantage of him.
Hey, I paid you! But you didn't give me anything! Shut up! Die!
Stay in! He got beat up by guys like them countless times, but it was nothing compared to what he went through.
What the? Please, please tell me where I can find the informant! I need to avenge my family! This guy is insane!
He didn't give up, not even once. Then, a few weeks later,
Are you okay?
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Emma found him in a dumpster. Then he told her what had happened, and she introduced him to the informant.
Are you the informant? Yep, that's me. You're Takao Rukawa. He used to go to Kaho University.
This guy knew everything. Then,
The guy who killed your family. His name is Tozuka.
he knew about the incident.
Tozuka? Yeah, he used to work with your mother.
Tozuka was a board member at the company his mom worked at.
Oh, you're free this Wednesday?
Wednesday, I guess?
He had a thing for married women. His father, he was the CEO of a big supermarket franchise. But he spoiled his son and he started hanging out with the bad crowd. Hey son, you gotta stop causing trouble! I'll put you on the board, okay? So please!
Fine.
So he put him on the board to keep a closer eye on him. Then he started going after Reiko.
Reiko, I think you're the one for me. This should be easy.
He thought she'd say yes like the others. But then,
Stop it already, you're bothering everyone. Leave me alone.
What?
I'm happily married. Don't ever talk to me again.
Unlike the other women, Riko took a stand and told him no. She embarrassed him in front of everyone, and he wasn't happy.
A bitch? I'm gonna kill her and her entire family!
He was a very violent man. In the past, he committed several murders.
I'll be fine. My dad will sweep it under the rug.
Then, he went to Rukawa's house and broke in.
What are you doing here?
You little bitch!
First, he tied up Riko. Then, when her husband showed up,
Stay down, you little shit!
oh!
No!
He stabbed him in the chest. Riko tried her best to protect her daughter.
No, please, not her!
Sorry, you all gotta go.
Tozuka stabbed Riko multiple times. Then he slaughtered her daughter. Then he set the house on fire to get rid of evidence.
Burn, baby, burn! This is epic!
He laughed out loud as his house burned down.
The cops won't do anything because his father is a powerful man, and he knew his father would protect him.
Then the informant handed him some documents. Rukawa couldn't believe it.
Ah!
Then he started running.
I'm gonna get him! Ah!
Hey, wait!
Oh.
He went to see Tozuka right away. His address was on the document, so he knew where to find him.
Tozuka!
Huh?
Then he ran into him at his hideout. Rukawa was just a kid back then.
Who is this?
Get away from him! Ah!
And his bodyguard was a professional assassin. He was severely injured.
What do you want to do with him?
Kill him. Me dad will take care of the rest.
No, I can't die here. If I die, I won't be able to avenge my family.
So he made a run for it.
Ah! Hey now, wait up! Die! Ah!
The assassin started cutting him up. But he couldn't give up. He had to stay alive.
I can't die here! Not now! You're a tough one.
Then
Ah!
he jumped out the window. He was hurt pretty bad, but he somehow made it out alive. It was a miracle he got out in one piece.
That guy needs to go. I can't take him out myself. I gotta get help.
He wasn't gonna rest until that guy was dead. Then he came straight to my office. My address was in the documents the informant gave him.
I know this is a lot to ask, but you're the only one that can help me, sir. Please.
Then
They didn't deserve to die like that, and Emily was just 7. And this guy, he slaughtered them all like an animal. He can't get away with this.
he wanted vengeance. Needless to say, my mind was already made up. All right, kid. I got you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was the only one who could help him. This guy killed 3 innocent people over nothing. This guy doesn't deserve to live. And I'm not gonna make this easy for him. I'm gonna make him suffer. Time to get to work. Nobody gets away from me. Nobody.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos. And please subscribe to the channel.